Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, not even good morning, just hello in general. But last time we talked about we're going to be constructing our basement, and we're also going to be doing some other things we want to do. We do need to go on a little hunt today, and that's mostly looking for heavy hide. We really need that heavy hide right about now, mostly because we don't have enough, and I want to make some more Adamite stuff before we continue. Now, there hasn't been a whole lot of updates or changes. There was a recent patch, but it's probably to fix some of the issues that have already been happening. I hope it fixes the portal issue, because the portal issue has been kind of a problem. And I know a lot of people can agree with me that the portal issue is a major issue that needs to be fixed. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start today. We're going to be putting away our stuff because we're not going to need it. Like I said, I kind of want to do a hunt today. And I kind of want to hunt for as much as we can for specific items. We will be trying to gather... We're going to go ahead and go back and get as many plant fibers as we can and combine it with dirt, and then we're going to have to shovel out the dirt that we already placed. Sadly, because I didn't think we'd have to do that. That is something else I need to do. I need to grab these chests. We can take that. We can take that. Still don't have our furnaces up and running yet. The sooner we get everything rekindled, the better. We can take this stuff to the farm. Farm. Because we're going to head there anyways. I was just thinking of the other things I need to grab. We can take that to the farm. We can take these to the farm. But this is like why I wanted to get used to doing this. Because like I said, we're going to be going back and forth between the farm. We're going to keep the plant fibers. Just for now. And we're going to go to the farm. I just remember that this is the Zone 3 one, I think. And we need to rename it. Yeah, and the first thing we do when we walk through the portal is we get immediately attacked. I also wanted to say, I feel like, and I was thinking about this the other day, the battle axe I feel like is very underutilized. And I feel like either it should have a pull mechanic where I could throw it, well, not throw it, but I definitely would like to throw it too. But I feel like the battle axe is not being fully utilized. I wish we could like grapple enemies and pull them in, or, you know, do something like crazy. And I don't mean like crazy, but just like something cool, because I feel like the battle axe is not being utilized to the fullest potential that it could be utilized at. And I just wanted to kind of put that out there because I really do feel like the battle axe is being underused. I feel like the mace has more utility than the battle axe. And that's to say kind of a lot. I can't believe the mace has more than the battle axe. The warthogs should have medium. These are the warthogs. It's the boars we're looking for that have the heavy hide. I don't think these guys have... Yeah, they don't have heavy. So all the creatures I'm thinking of are going to be in a different zone. I'm starting to think this wasn't the zone. Yeah, this isn't the zone for heavy hide. I guess we can go back to zone 1. Go to the farm like I originally planned. We should be good to go. Oh, there's some more chilies. We'll take those. What are these? Is this coral? I do want to do a fish tank later on. I'm wondering maybe if I should collect them. Yellow coral tubes? Yeah, why not? We'll get ready for a fish tank. I don't know if we can capture a shark, but... Ah, bless you. Thank you. But if we can, that would be amazing. Would it not be? Azure fern. What is this? Arid flower? Like I said, I'm trying to gather just like a bunch of stuff today. We may not be working on the house, but at least we're getting a lot of work done. That's what we want. We want progress. We don't want to be... We don't want to be, you know, doing other weird things. And then, yes, this is another potential, like... I guess you could say leak. Well, not a leak. Maybe like pre-content ideas. Like I said, I'm trying to gather some ideas before I just begin working on them. And I will be doing them all before, you know, the video comes out. No, I'll probably just do them in the video. Let's go back to the farm. It seems like they fixed the portal. A little bit. But I don't want to kill the cow that we have here. I actually want to save them. And then at the moment, cows don't grow. So, kind of missing out there with some of that. I'm happy that we don't have to worry about if we're accidentally destroying crops. So these are 2. These are level 1. Okay. What do we have a lot of? We don't have a lot of lettuce. I guess a salad is worth it. Like I said, we got quite a bit I can do. Quite a bit. And we got some more eternal seeds. Some more jalapenos. Or, sorry, chilies. We're going to be putting our seeds in the chest with everything. Because we are running out of room yet again. Like I said, I'm going to have to put these bad boys into a separate chest or something. And then today, let's go ahead and grow our aubergines and our pumpkins as well. It's one of the things I've been trying to do, and maybe this video will work on the farm more. Because I feel like we're not fully utilizing the farm, or the farm mechanics. We have quite a bit we can do, and quite a bit that we should do. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Let's start utilizing all the things we haven't been utilizing. Yeah, we finally built our house, but our work never ends. I see that our work just begins. And I see that as a full potential to keep moving forward. We'll take the hideout and the chest and the cinders. But, like I said, I just feel like we should be utilizing everything. That's why I make my content at least an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 long. So that you guys can see me showcasing as much as I can while I'm playing Hytale. Showcasing maybe some funny moments. Even, you know, me screaming that there's a bear and I'm being chased by a bear. Bears are not fun. But you know what? What's really fun? Being chased by a bear. Being chased by a bear and surviving that bear attack. That's what's fun. That's what makes Hytale Hytale. And like I said, I really try to stay within a lane. So if I'm only playing Hytale, I'll make sure that I'm only playing and talking about Hytale. And I think that's what I feel is the best aspect when I play games, is I enjoy them. And I really enjoy Hytale. I really want to make sure that I enjoy it, not for myself, but the other people out there as well. Even the ones that that aren't going to be able to experience Hytale. Didn't mean to put that away. Let's see. What do we want to grow besides the aubergines? Got a bunch of corn seeds. Let's grow corn. And you know what? We're going to be expanding the farm today. That's what we really need to do. We need to expand the farm. We really need to expand this farm. I feel like we're not growing anything to our full potential. We'll leave our horse there for now. And somehow we forgot to plant a tree. We're not fully also utilizing our trees. The reason why I say that is because, well, we could find a better potential way to grow them and still, you know, have more logs and more fuel for the fire. At the moment, I have just been growing beech, because it's kind of like the easiest one to get. Not even the easiest one to get. It's actually the first tree you get. And it's not even a tree I'm using for builds at the moment. So that's why I'm kind of just harvesting it for the fuel. I'm not sure which tree burns the longest, although I would love to know that and start doing that as well, so we can start prepping and growing for specific trees. Like, hey, this is the fuel farm, and this is, I don't know, just like the trees I use for, the trees I use specifically to build most of my projects. And like I said, I'm trying to get into that motion now. While we can. I'm gonna just tear them all down, honestly. And we're gonna start working on the farm. We really need to work on the farm because we're not fully utilizing it. And we still have to get to level 10. That's a lot of levels for just a farm. That's the farmer's workbench alone. And we are barely at 5? Not even 5. I think we're barely about to get to 5, so we're still at 4. And that's because we haven't grown the pumpkins and aubergines. And then we still need redwood for it. And right now, since I have a little bit of redwood left, I think it'd be safe to say we're probably going to be using redwood in our next build. I am still currently working on the build. I haven't finished the farm yet. But as soon as I do, we will be, like I said, working on it, building it in survival. The first one I built, it was a little too big. And I felt like it just didn't fit. It didn't fit what I was looking for. So that's why I'm rebuilding it, restructuring it. Still thinking about how I want to build it. Because right now, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Like I said, this game really fully utilizes all of its stuff. And what do I mean by that is you are effectively trying to gather everything. You're not trying to hoard it, you're just trying to gather it. And there's a lot to gather. Like, you see, I'm still not fully gathering enough beech logs, and I need it for our furnaces. Which means that the effective way to fix that is to grow the logs effectively. We're not getting enough fiber. We got to take all of this fiber back so we could take the dirt and the fiber and make grass blocks. The work structure in this game never ends, and I want to keep making sure that I showcase that. I know a lot of people don't find that as fun, but I don't care. I really don't. I think this is the fun. I think having to, you know, keep doing things is the fun part of Hytale. I love being able to do multiple things at once. So while this is growing and I'm getting ready, we're going to expand the tree farm. We're going to fix up a lot of the things. Not just here, but also at the house. It gives me a chance and time to do a little bit of everything. And that's what the key takeaway today is I want to do as much as I can in Hytale before my video ends. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, why don't you have Adamite? Well, I have to go on a hunting trip for that. And I haven't really had the time to go on a hunting trip because I've got some of these other things I want to work on first. And that is, like I said, the farm. So right now, once we finish, you know, beefing up the farm, then later on we'll go hunting. But first, the farm comes first. What time is it? Where is the sun? We got quite a bit of time before we go to sleep. And yes, I'm also going to start showing off the sleeping now when I go to bed in Hytale, because I also feel like I'm not utilizing that system either. Now, I know I could just stay up and you guys will be able to see me working through the night, but we shouldn't be staying up and working every single night, because you know what? We can't do that in real life. Why am I doing it in game? A part of me feels like they should do like a Star Drew, like, hey, if you don't go to bed by a certain time, you'll pass out completely and not have a whole lot of energy or something. I wonder if that is something that they're working on for us later in the future, but only the future will tell, and Simon hasn't released a whole lot on that just yet. Or if anything, do a Minecraft, put a mob and say it's going to annoy you because you haven't gone to sleep. Or even create some schizophrenia moments. Like you think you're being attacked and really you're not. You're just attacking yourself because you're not going to sleep. I'm getting tired of this pickaxe breaking. We're probably going to use a different block because... no, we'll stay with this one for now. We'll stay with this one for now. I'll take that back. I take every word I said there back. And this is also another thing I want to tell you guys. Like, we need to gather more repair kits. That's, like I said, going to be a hunting trip. When? I don't know. Because we need food first over anything else right now. And that's why I really want to expand and grow the farm, because we're not fully utilizing it. I do want to take all of this down. That's probably going to be very, very soon. A lot sooner than I want it to be. We'll leave the animals we have here alone. It's either that or put everything here. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that part out. And then apparently this is like our diamonds. Like I have emeralds. I saw somebody with a lot, and I mean a lot of diamonds, and I'm like, whoa. That's a lot. You are, yeah, going diamond hunting. Heavily going diamond hunting. Just put that in there for now. But I will have, I guess you could say, the diamond room soon. I guess a display area for that. I just haven't effectively thought of a way to build it. Do we have to use a workbench for this? We do. This one tells us that we have an emerald. It just says blue crystal, but then this one says emerald. So does that mean that these are dropped? Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll just turn them into crystals. Just like so. We'll just turn them into these giant crystals. But I will be working on that as well. This will be, we'll just put them in here because we have quite a bit. I wanted to do something with the bookshelves and the mugs. Those need to go to the house. We'll keep the azure kelp. We can take the candles to the house. Trying to think of what else. Trying to think of what else we need from here. Man, the pumpkins almost look like they look like they're done, but they're not. They're just not the right color. I guess you could say they're just not the right color. Let's go ahead and start. You know what? I can't technically start on the farm just yet. We need more fiber. And we do, what do we have? We have a bunch of lambs, piglets. We need to start also utilizing our capture crates. We can go ahead and take this back. We can build another one. We'll just build more if we need to. We'll just take, we'll leave the 100. We'll take the 70 with us. We could drop that here. I didn't leave my linen scraps. We'll take that for the campfire. I don't really have a use for silver just yet. That's for potions. So our potions don't even go here at the moment. Potions go back at the house. We can go ahead and go back. And then we can craft some more of these. We're going to keep one here at the house and one there. I guess we can put it here. No, we'll keep a couple here because they do take a little bit of time. I might build a fourth one. I like that idea. Let's build a fourth one. And then when we go back to the farm, we'll probably build or take some more. The coal that we just got is going to be for the campfire. We are going to be working on a campfire soon. Alright, sorry, that's the fuel. I just wanted to put these mugs here on the table. Can we put it on the table? Yes, we can, but we have to take our shield off. Okay. Let's put a candle on the table too. Like I said, I'm trying to get like certain things like this ready. Turn that on. We'll be working on that as well. We can just put this bookshelf up for now. Make it look like I'm still moving in. Put a bookshelf here. Yeah, we could put a bookshelf here. Maybe 2 bookshelves or just one. One right by the door. Yeah, I like that idea. And then it's just like mostly decorating. I haven't decorated the house enough either. We can leave the iron in here for now. We don't need our shovels. We'll just leave those here. The potions need to go upstairs. Do we have chests for those? I believe I do, because our potions are going to go in here. Yeah, we'll just put our potions in here. Do we need... We will leave the big ones, and we'll take the other ones, and then we'll take the small ones. Can we put more? Yeah, that's fine. And then in our inventory, we have that cleared up now. We'll go ahead and put our daggers in here. And then let's go ahead and grab... We need to grab... What do I really need right now? I really need the dirt. Where's the dirt? Here it is. Just grab a bunch of dirt. And let's make that into... It shouldn't be furniture. It should be the builder's workbench? No, it should be the farmer's. Let's just craft a bunch of these. Hopefully we have enough. And then I guess I needed my shovels back, but I just need it for room. Mostly the room. Mostly the room, like I said. And we don't need it. We do need it in the front yard. I do need it for this, but we've already placed placed our berries, so we'll just leave them. We'll leave those as is. Let me grab one of these shovels. Yeah, we'll just place some of them. We'll place those for now. Do we have any more over here besides this gigantic area? No. Okay. That's fine. I know I'm still missing some stone for that little area, but we haven't been working in the basement. We're working on the farm right now. Let's go back to the farm. And let's go ahead and start building up and or expanding the farm. Because I feel like we're going to be at this level. So I'm going to go ahead and just start building. And then also, I don't even know why I came back. I guess to check on the pumpkins and aubergines as well. But we need to go to bed. And then once we build a little bit of the farm, we're going to go on a little hunt. Looking mostly for bears. Bears and anything with heavy hide. Cattle, boar. Trying to think of what else has heavy hide. They added it in the new update, and I can't remember. I also did a video on it. We can always just watch my video back, too. That's a good idea. Watch my own video. Watch my own work, yeah. But yeah, so this turns into rubble. We can also plant on this as well, but I'm not going to fully utilize that just yet. We're going to have to move these chests. And we're going to have to take out a lot of this stuff. Cool. Let's go ahead and start just placing a lot of these grass blocks down. Let's get a little bit of this work done. And then, like I said, we'll go hunting. We need to hunt bears. I know Yetis have it. I don't like how it prioritizes that the inventory instead of my actual hand. I don't know if there's a setting for that, but if you guys do know if there is a setting, please comment down below. I would really appreciate it. Alright, that first part is done. If there's one thing I definitely wanted it over here, I know I'm going off topic, but I wanted to get it beforehand, is I wanted this statue. There we go. I don't know if it was gonna break, but I did want to get that statue. I know a lot of people are wondering, why did you build your farm so close to spawn? Honestly, it was the first place I saw because of that mine over there. It was just the first place. I just said, you know what, we're just going to start here because I don't know this game yet. Now that I know the game, you know, I kind of wish I did go a little further out, but at the same time, the beds aren't working, so I'm happy I didn't. But I am definitely thinking about wanting to go somewhere else for the farm. And no, I'm not going to build it close to the house. I think the farm and the house should be separate. We've got quite a bit to build up here. Probably could have just used the regular dirt there instead of the grass blocks, but I think it's fine. I think that would have been smarter because this is more like a top surface instead of a bottom. I know people were doing something with the growth. Help the growth of plants, keeping them watered. I might do that, but at the same time, like I said, I don't want my farm to look ugly. Let's put it that way. What sucks is we are going to be terraforming the farm. And you guys should already know that I don't like terraforming. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. It sucks. It sucks for anybody who has to do it. I think it sucks. You guys don't have to say it sucks, but I think it sucks. So far, so good. So far, so good on the terraforming. I know somebody's gonna be like, dude, your terraforming is complete ass. Honestly, I concur, Scotty. It is complete ass. Let me see. I think it's just that one we were off. Another one we're off. Alright. I think we're good with that. I'm just going to build these over for now. I'll leave that hole there. Mostly because it's a giant hole and I don't even know how I'm going to build a farm or anything yet. It's mostly to fill up just as much as this as we can. Utilizing the entire space as much as we can. I know that's a lot to take in, but we're going to try and utilize all of this land. This is what I mean by expanding. We have to first expand before we can do anything. We didn't have enough, and it was either we're going to have to mine down the stuff or we're going to have to place it. So I chose to place it over mining it. I feel like it kind of shows a little more progress than deconstruction. I want to show progress. I want to show that, you know, the world has changed a lot from when we first started. Like I said, I'm really loving this game. I love how it keeps up with me in my pace. Minecraft does not keep up with my pace. This game used to have slight issues where it didn't. I think they're fixing that slowly but surely they're fixing it. That's where I hope none of these grass blocks start disappearing like the slabs. But right now, it seems to be keeping up with my pace. For now. We might have to gather more grass blocks. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can just cut this off here. And this will be the area we've expanded. So we're going to be nearly doubling our surface area for the farm. Just for growing. Because right now we don't have enough growth. I want to grow as much as we can in the space that we have. Oh no. I think we're running out. Which means we're going to have to get more. Which is fine. It's fine. If we have to start small, we'll start small before we get really big. I think I'm running out fast, though. We don't have any more plant fibers. I just used all of it. Yeah, we're running out. And it doesn't help that I keep misclicking on some of the blocks as well. Let's make sure to cover that hole. Yeah, this is not going to be the fun area. We're not going to worry about that for a little while. I can already see it. We'll leave that block uncovered. But a lot of this is going to have to come down, and then we'll regrow a lot of the trees that we already tore down as well. We want to make sure we forest Hytale, not deforest Hytale. So far, so good. like I said, so far so good. This will be the new area. We're definitely going to have to start building the part for the farm. I was told for the chicken coops you need to build at least an additional 2-block radius for each side so that they don't spawn outside the chicken coop. I was just going to give them like a really big space anyways. I didn't really think that was going to be an issue, so I just kind of said, you know what, we'll probably just give them a big space instead of worrying about if they're going to despawn or spawn in a weird space. We've got plenty of this world to grow on. I don't see why I can't just give them like a larger area to just, I don't know, repopulate in. We mostly need it for the eggs so we can have bread. I wonder if we're going to have meat. Mead? Sorry, mead, not meat. Mead in the game. Or if they're trying to make sure that kids aren't thinking about, you know, anything that has to deal with consumption. That type of consumption. I'm just going to leave it at that type of consumption. I might start making my content mostly for kids so I can grow a little more. And instead of just, you know, being the type of person that I am, to help grow the content a little bit more, and they can dictate the show a little bit more every single time. Did we get that? Why is this not covered? Is this the area I uncovered? I don't remember. Alright, so let's go. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th block, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the tree will go here in the middle. Is this a good boundary? Is this a good starting point? A good starting area? Does this line up? It does, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Now, since, like I said, I know that it's going to be tearing apart the land, the grass, the farm. We will be mining that out. Maybe? I'm actually starting to think about it, and I'm not 100% sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th block. Why does it prioritize the half slab? I mean, sorry, the vertical slab. I don't want it to prioritize the vertical slab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still prioritizing the vertical slab. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we get just enough? We did. That's perfect. We got just enough so that we could have at least 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we were off by like a whole block. Okay, nice. I'm gonna take my time because we keep messing up while we're just trying to get this running. But this is what I mean, like, I needed to expand because we're not getting enough wood. We're not getting nearly enough wood as what I've been seeing other people get. And this should help with every tree. It should help with all the trees. Now, I do know it's going to go into the ground. And that's where I also watched the video where we could make it so that it doesn't destroy the ground. We're gonna have to move our horse. Where's my axe? I think I accidentally hit him. And then, where am I going to put the animals? That's a very good question. I don't even know. Is my fox still down there? He's somewhere down there. We're going to put the animals now. We have the chicken coops over here. Not too sure. Can't place things while we're on the horse. So we got to decide really fast where we're going to be putting the animals. I think what we'll do is we'll put the horse here. We'll drop him off here and run. So he stops moving really quick. And then we'll just put him here. Oh no, do I not have enough? There we go. Alright, let's go get him. I was hoping he wouldn't buck me and he did. That's great. Being bucked by a horse. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is not a fun experience. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block. Okay. And then it should be about here. 2, 3, 4, cool. Be mining out a little bit of this area. I know a lot of people are going to tell me I should have saved the grass blocks for the house. Well, that's fine. Like I said, it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. The work never ends. We want the work to never end. I know somebody in the comments is going to tell me, you should have saved them for your house. I'm going to be like, no. I didn't want to. I really didn't. Wanted to upgrade the farm. And I don't want the farm to look like dirt. And then we might have to cover that up. Yeah, we might have to cover this up. That's fine. We'll go 2 blocks down. Yeah, we'll go 2 blocks down. I'm usually at the house. I have it 1 block. I might go to that, but at the same time, I don't. But like I said, it's fine. Does it look like it's gonna rain? Oh no, it's just really foggy. Or not? I don't know. No, it looks foggy. Is it because even if I cover up the hole, it still thinks I'm in the... That's interesting. That's very interesting. Even if I cover up the hole, it still thinks I'm going into the cave. And then this shouldn't go on for too long, so we will be mining out a lot of this. Yeah, we'll be mining out a lot of this, which is, like I said, fine. And then we can cover up this area so we can fully utilize it as well. We'll be fixing a lot of that area because there is a bunch of rubble there I do want. The rubble is going to help us make a bunch of arrows because there's not a fast way to get rubble besides the salvage. And we don't have a whole lot of ways to get that as well besides just, you know, strip mining, and I don't want to be doing that all day. We'll leave those guys alone. They'll probably be a part of the farm soon, so we'll just leave them alone. I'm going to take my work in progress sign, and we're going to put this for the farm. Oh, no, wait. We're going to put this for the basement. We'll put this work in progress for the basement. I actually do like the work in progress signs. I know a lot of people find it very, very disappointing to see a work in progress sign. It feels like something's not being fully utilized. Which, like I said, I totally get why Simon, in his latest post for Twitter, stated that, you know, it might be very underwhelming at the moment, but, you know, it's better than nothing. It's kind of like you're expecting it, and, you know, you're wanting that feature to come into play. When it does, it does. When it doesn't, well, you know, maybe they got other ideas that were way better than the ones they've already got. And that's perfectly fine. I don't see any problem with that either. I think we should just give them time to cook. What do we want? Do we want to do corn again? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do corn again. We're about to have a massive load of corn. I also wanted to move this over. And then we're going to have to upgrade it again. Let's upgrade it. We're going to try not to move this too much because it does require a lot of items. But I did want to move it over so we could just go ahead and quickly upgrade it. We just need redwood. We have redwood at the house. We'll go ahead and go to the house real quick. Is there anything else I want to drop off at the house? Oh, the work in progress sign. That is my work in progress sign now. Hytale's? No. My work in progress sign? Yes. And for a lot of good reason. Ooh, I do want to have... not a maze garden, but I do want to have something utilized for this, even though we're going to have a giant pool here soon. That's the furnaces. We don't care. What else do I need from the house? I need to close my door, that's for sure. What else do we need from here? Oh, redwood. I know it's in one of these chests. I just don't know which one. Oh, there it is. There we go. Got some redwood. Let's go back. Uh-oh. I guess maybe they didn't fix it. Still a slight issue, but not like a major issue. Definitely get some redwood going. I know where to get the golden wood. We already have enough chilies, but we don't have enough tomatoes. We already have enough dark wood as well. We'll just throw that in there for now. So we need tomatoes. Now that we have that, let's also craft... let's craft a scarecrow. I don't have a scarecrow. I want a scarecrow. It is about half. I think that's about half. We'll put a scarecrow there. Like I said, I just really want to utilize a lot of different things. I want to do like a beehive type of thing. And I think we have to worry with the bees is... I don't think we have to worry about anything with bees. For now, we'll just leave them there. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they do anything, but we'll leave them there for now. We do need to start growing tomatoes. So let's go ahead and get some tomato seeds. Here, we'll just craft a bunch. Especially since we have none. I don't think that's... We had 100 here. We're at 55. And I think we need 40. So we'll stop there. We'll stop there. And then we'll grow... We'll grow more corn. Yeah, we'll grow more corn. And then I do... Oh, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense as to why that's not working. I was wondering, why can't I place a seed? It's because the scarecrow has a larger hitbox than I thought. Here, let's just put him sideways. And then we still need to finish off the last of the tree area over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think these were the trees. So this should take up that area that we were talking about. Hopefully they grow really large so that we can get as much wood as we can. Because right now we're not fully getting enough. Like if I venture out, I would get more wood than if I just stayed here. Lots more wood. Not just wood, but also sap, fiber, sticks, which we need those resources for a lot of different things. And I'd rather, like I said, just grow as much as we can. Put some of those seeds back. Like I said, we have a bunch of corn now. Have quite a bit of essence of life. I say we don't have enough. Let's go ahead and turn all of this into what we need. And then we'll use the corn as well. And we need to go to... Oh, we finally have the redwood tree too, by the way. That's good. Next we'll have the cedar. I think. I do need to get dry. If we're going to be doing the next build, we're going to have to get a lot of this stuff ready before we get to that next part of the builds. We'll make a pile of sticks. We're not going to worry about that. We might make a pile of sticks just because we are going to have a campfire going. And then we're also going to have a little like wood lodge area going. I guess by the side of the house. I do want some stone planters. Make a couple. Just for now, we'll make a couple. But we do need to convert all of that. And all of that. So we don't get as much as if we did, if I just grew, if I really just focused on growing wheat like I did before, we would have a little bit more. Although a lot of it got converted into greater essence of life because we need more as we go. We're probably going to go back to wheat very soon, or I might just start another one. I think that would be probably a better idea is if we start another farm. And I can't because I have the chest in the way. Here, we'll just... There. I'll just go ahead and get another one going, and this is just going to be for mostly the Essence of Life. Because now we're running behind on Essence of Life. I feel like that dirt particle that we see above our head should be on the ground and not in our face. And then we'll go ahead and put these, we'll put these away. Let's get our watering can out. I don't know if we have to water anything. Oh, we have to water everything. I just have that water area, I guess you guys could say, mostly just so I could refill. I know that some people were able to find a way to, I guess, fully utilize the watering, besides just the watering can. Sorry, the water, because the watering can take up a lot of time. Everything's just blowing up on me because I didn't water it. Which, like I said, is fine. We need to start on the next part. We're going to get all of this watered, and then we're going to go to bed. And we're going to try and get as much of this watered, and then head to bed, because it's very dark. I'm pretty sure you guys can be able to see now. I know my streams used to be, well, not just streams, but also my videos have been really dark. And I went ahead and fixed that. Here, we'll just leave that stuff here. And then we'll come back and work on the farm. After we go to bed. Oops, I almost went in. We got quite a bit to do, so that's why I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff ready before we start working on our next big project, because we don't have a lot of that stuff already ready. I definitely want the basement area for storage. Hopefully there's a better way to sort the storage by the time that happens, because right now we don't have a whole lot of ways to sort the storage. And this is kind of like just a farm video. We're working on the farm. Mostly working on the farm. The scarecrow scared the Jesus out of me. I thought it was an entity that just, like, I don't know, froze and is wanting to attack me. We have enough for that now. And it seems like the tomatoes yield more essence of life. We should be able to upgrade this now. And then now we need dry wood, cotton, and rice. And we have a good mix of both. We need 50, so we'll just get enough for both. Oh, we don't even have enough for both, okay. Let's gather all of this and convert it into essence of life, because we desperately need it right now. The trees are barely sprouting. Hopefully they grow to, like I said, the fullest that they can. I didn't do a whole lot of testing. I just kind of wanted to test it out while I'm playing right now. And we should be able to convert all of this into essence of life. And then convert a little bit into what we need. Oh, these use up a lot. Eee, golly. So remember, we only need 50 for this. We don't need, like... I mean, 40, sorry. We only need 40. We don't need, like, a whole lot. The rest of this is just, like, growing it so we have quite a bit of essence of life coming in. Like I said, my video today is just working on the farm. Getting things ready before we get things ready. This we only need to grow... We only need to grow 40. Nothing too crazy. We'll just grow all of it. And then we'll also go ahead and grab our wheat seeds again. We'll just grow a bunch of that as well. Grow what's left over. Wheat seeds seem to generate a lot of essence of life, so that's why I'm choosing to plant it. We're going to go to the house and grab our dry wood. Let's just put all of this besides the essence of life in here. Throw that in there as well. We have our planters. We can go ahead and grow some of our stuff. Well, I was thinking of not growing stuff. I was thinking of just putting these planters for the house and putting them upstairs. We can grow these. Well, not grow, but place them. We can place these upstairs. That's what I originally wanted to do, was put these planters up here. We can move that out, and then we can put this here. Probably change the same thing with those. Putting some planters over something else. Working on rice, and the other thing, we need our dry wood. Let's take the half stack. How does that keep happening? Okay, let's take our half stack. We're going to go back. Take and put some of that here. We'll put our fiber back where it's supposed to go. We have a bunch of seeds as well for wheat. We'll throw that in here. We have some more eternal seeds growing. We have a bunch of corn. We're just going to go ahead and turn this into essence of life. And now we just sit and wait for cotton and rice. How long did it say they take to grow? It doesn't. Okay, that's fine. We're still missing a lot of recipes. And then, like I said, we're also getting the Eternals. The Eternals require the wheat as well as the wheat seed bag. So we need both. And we're going to start working on Eternals as well. We do want some of them already just staying as Eternals. And I think the Eternals, we can set them up so that they automatically get watered. And then let's just get... Oh, we can't even do 10. Let's do 5. Oh, that uses all of it. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we're going to need redwood. We're going to need beech. Maybe not beech, but redwood, dry wood. We're going to need quite a bit of everything. What is this? Cedar, okay. I don't think anything is happening with the bees at the moment. I just wanted to place them down. Kind of sort of experiment with them. See what we can do. I don't know if we can get honeycomb yet. But like I said, this is the farm. The farm's supposed to have everything. It's supposed to have everything. And I mean a little bit of everything as well. So if we wanted, I don't know, like a specific block or something, we should have it already prepped and ready at the farm. What is going on here? That's what I'm getting ready for. We're getting ready for winter. Even though winter is not coming, we are getting ready for that. I saw somebody on Twitter the other day. They're creating the new survival games for Hytale. And it looks pretty incredible how they have the border or the storm coming in. So I don't know when we're going to get that. That's going to be great. I might want to compete in it. I'm considering it. So if you guys do see me as JitTags playing in those games and surviving, you know why. You know what's up. You know what I'm doing. I haven't played any of the other stuff lately, any multiplayer or anything. I've just been kind of, I guess you could say, just still enjoying the game. Like I said, I haven't even built my farm. I just barely built my house, maybe 2 episodes ago. But I mean, it goes to show that this game has a little bit more framework. It takes a little bit more time. I'm also trying to utilize some of the new blocks. I know a lot of people are utilizing the blocks, but maybe not utilizing them correctly or to their fullest potential, which is fine. You know, we're all still growing and learning this game too. I'm not gonna butcher your builds. Although I would love to see your builds, see what you guys are building. Games like this where I get full control of what I'm creating is great. I wish I could I wish I could have like some sort of trading with people. Like, oh hey, I'll trade you some gold for, I don't know. Like I need a bunch of stone, so I'll give you a bunch of gold for stone. I'm pretty sure gold right now is probably the only thing that's... I don't think it's being utilized at all. And we could use that as like a major currency. But I'm just kind of, you know, pointing things out like that. Everything is almost ready at the farm again, which is great. It's great. I'm going to have to cover up all of this. Is he down here? I don't know if he's down here. He might have despawned. He despawned, okay. We can utilize a lot of that dirt too, to start making that shift between areas. And then I do want to go on a little hunting trip, because we need heavy hide badly. Is that a tree? Yes. All right, cool. That's fine. That's cool. That's fine. Like I said, we need a lot of dirt. We need dirt, cobblestone, heavy hide. Lots of it. And we're using it to cover up these holes. Mostly so that animals aren't getting caught in them anymore. But also because it just looks ugly. This was where a tree was. And we will do... we will be doing a way to grow... save trees in this game. So we're not deforesting areas. And that's why I'm setting up the farm, is so we don't deforest areas. We're going to have to put some more trees back in these zones. I was honestly thinking of just putting a bunch of trees in the zones that already don't have them. Since you're stuck in here, I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to kill you. It's going to be easier that way. I think we killed a frog at the same time. Yeah, this is why we're covering up these holes. Because animals are going to get stuck in them. I don't think it's going to be a good thing to have for the farm. I don't want a bunch of animals getting stuck in holes. Let's quickly cover this up. Cool. That one is covered up. This is also why I'm getting dirt too, is just cover up these holes and get ready for some of the other things we're going to be working on. Like a really big farmhouse. I don't want to make it too big, but I might make it pretty big. Not too sure of the size at this moment. Last time I checked, the last one I made was... Jeez, a little too big for me. And it didn't even look good. It really didn't look good at all. We don't want to have too much of this. I'm going to get rid of it. But I mostly need it for the rubble. Is everything done growing? Cool. And then right now, because it's also raining, this is a great time to let the soil fertilize. And we can start... Are these done as well? The rice is done as well. I don't know if they're going to increase the time it takes for rice to grow. I'm getting quite a bit of essence of life from this too, so I might do rice. I don't know which one's giving us the most, rice, cotton, or wheat. I know we're getting quite a bit. Oh my god, we got a lot. We got 600 just from that one pool. I'm thinking rice is going to be our next go-to. Our next go-to crop grower. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade to tier 7. Now we can do onions. We need the golden tree and potatoes. So I'm going to show you guys where the golden tree is at. I think I already kind of sort of showed you guys where it's at. So wait, are these the things we need? We need 60. Alright, there's quite a bit there. Did we use all of that? Oh my goodness, it's a good thing we have a second row. Trees growing? I guess the trees are growing. So just from this one pool, and it's the same, not even the same length, but it was kind of the same length as the other one. We only got 192. Interesting. And we need 60 of this. I don't think we're going to have enough. Okay. Let's grow... I think it was the rice that was yielding a lot of essence of life. Let's just grow... Let's grow more, and then we'll have the onions ready. We'll do the onions on one side. Yeah, we'll do the onions on one side, and then we'll fully utilize the other farm. We only need 60, so hopefully this is enough for 60. Yeah, that was enough for 60, that's fine. And then we'll fully utilize this one for just wheat. And I think what we should do is we should go one more over. But I thought I just had 100. Did I not? Oh, I did it. We'll expand one more block over for the other farm because this one's a 5. And I think a 5 yields a little bit more than if we just had a 4. So we're going to expand that farm again. And then whatever's not grown or growing, we'll just put some more down. So let's go ahead and take our hoe out. Our watering can. Let's go one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. We can just grow the rest of these onions. And then place whatever's left with wheat. Alright, where's our random chest? Because we've got too much stuff. Screw it, we'll just dump this. We'll sort everything later. Let's go ahead and cook this food right here. I'm going to take that out and we'll throw our charcoal in. Is this beach? Okay, so it's just this first chest right here. They're growing. They're growing. All right, let's go do some hunting. I know everybody's been waiting. Let's go ahead and do... Let's go do a little bit of hunting. And before we leave, let's also make sure we have quite a bit of food. Oh, that's right. We can make these as well. These are going to be way better. I want to kind of test them out. But it's going to be better than our crude. We took all of our copper. We'll definitely have to go do a lot of more of that later on. Just put those away for now. I just wanted to craft them. We're going to need some other source of food. We'll take these as backups. But I don't think it should be our main source of food. I think what we should do is we should take some, like, kebabs. Or also skewers. Whatever you guys call them in your country. Let's go ahead and just make a bunch. Oh, it's not at this one. It's at the chef's stove. Okay. Doesn't matter which one we make. It'd actually be better if we took the meat. You know what? We have a little bit of raw meat. We'll just make them all. I'm going to see how many we can stack into one, and then that'll dictate how many we take. So we can take 25. I think what we'll do is we'll take 2 stacks of this for now. I will take 2 stacks. And then the others will become our backups. And we'll put... These will be our backups. And then let's go ahead and make... Do we want to keep eating the same thing though? No, we don't. So let's switch it up. Let's go for the vegetable one. Let's get a stack of this. And then we'll go hunting. You know, I thought the cooked meat would be a lot better than the raw, but it's like, apparently we should just take the raw and... We should just take the raw and turn that into a kebab so we could have a health regen too. I think that'll be better. And then, like I said, we don't want to be eating the same thing. And then we don't have a food chest. Well, we kind of do. Yeah, we kind of do. We'll just put this in here. Still only have 2 eggs. That's great. And then, I'm surprised that it even took a lot of our stuff, but that's fine. So we have food, we have arrows. Do we have arrows? Why do I have that? I thought I put that away. Do we have more arrows here? Yes, we do. Cool. Alright, we have food, we have arrows. Let's go hunting. We need heavy hide. The only way to get it, from what I remember from my other video, is we can hunt cattle, we can hunt bears, we can hunt boar, we can hunt... I think we can hunt horses for heavy hide, but I'm not going to hunt horses, I'm actually just going to gather them. Bison also have heavy hide. Starting to remember. Starting to remember. Nice. What I find kind of the most craziest part is we can't... animal died here. Did they fix this? No, they didn't. They didn't fix it. I have to reload a crossbow that's already reloaded. That makes no sense. I was trying to do... I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I'm gonna be honest. I know squirrels don't drop anything. That's when we had the trees. We don't need any of that at the moment. We should collect some more azure kelp if we find any. If we don't, it's fine. I'm honestly just looking for heavy hide. There we go. There's the start of our heavy hide. We got 1. I think these guys also drop heavy hide. Ooh, these guys drop a lot of heavy hide. I think what really sucks is I can't really breed them, so it'd be best if I killed them, sadly. Just so we can start getting, like I said, we need that heavy hide for Adamite. I'm just kind of exploring the general area. Did I hear a boar? No, it sounded like a piglet. If it was a piglet, we'll leave it alone. Here's another mine. I know a lot of people complained about there not being enough bears. I mean, complained that there were too many bears. Now I feel like there's not enough. And the heavy hide is the hardest to get. I mean, they increase the different types of animals that drop it now, but I can't even find one to begin with. Then that's not good. Where are we on the map? Almost near our other house. That's cool. Except, what's not cool is I'm not seeing enough bears. I think I see one off in the distance over there. Yes, I do. Oh boy. How much have we had? We got only 10. Man, it's gonna take us a while to get heavy hide. Before it was like I could see bears just about everywhere. Now I'm not seeing any. And then this boar should also have heavy hide. Yeah, no, it has medium hide. They got an upgrade, my bad. I don't think I have that bird yet. But he's flying around here, so I need him. Come here. No, wait, we already have that one. Whoops. It's the ones in the sand that we don't have yet. Dang. Still don't have a hawk. Like I said, I'm so sorry I have to hunt you guys, but we really, really desperately need heavy hide. We have a little mix of everything now. Heavy, light, and medium hide. I hope you guys can see in the stream, in the video as well. I know, like I said, my videos have been a little dark. A little too dark even for me. Is this a piranha? Yes, it is. It's a piranha. It's a piranha. It's a lot of piranhas. I don't get what the difference is between crystals and diamonds. I also don't know why they're in the game. I'm sure all will be explained later. I do want to find a goblin horde area. But not right now. Not right now. That'll be later. I know a lot of people have already found their goblin hordes or something. Not really interested. I've got way too much ahead of me to just go looking for just one thing. We can probably start heading back to the farm. To see if the crop's finished. Got a little bit of heavy hide, but not the amount I was looking for. And then we'll have to do it again. I'm pretty sure the stuff's done growing by now, though. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, enjoying the video. I'm going to try and keep creating as much as I can, as many as I can, as many episodes. Right now, while Hytale is in early access, just really enjoying everything. We've got a lot of big plans for just this world alone. There will be a time when I will have to, I guess you could say, upgrade the world, and we'll have to start a new world. Start a new journey, start new builds, start new everything. The trees are not done growing, and the crops are about to finish growing. Okay. Let's go home, let's go to bed. By the time we come back, everything should be done growing. And then that portal, we will have to move it inside the house, inside the farmhouse, whenever we finish the farmhouse. Let's go ahead and go back. Is everything ready? Everything is ready. Okay, cool. Oh, whoa, we are gathering a lot of onions. I didn't know we yielded more onions from just one little sprout. I hope the potatoes are kind of like that too. Oh my god, I've already got 600. Just from that one sprout too. Oh my god, 200 onions. What am I going to do with 200 onions? Let's go ahead and get our potatoes. We need 60. Those yield a lot too. Oh my god. We just need potatoes now. Potatoes are our next growing cycle. Let me see how much would just this row we yield from wheat, and we might change what we're growing very, very soon. A lot sooner than I want to admit it, but we're going to have to. And then we're going to re-water everything so we put it on the same growing schedule. Uh-oh, the game's falling behind. We only got 300. Okay, we're switching to... We're going to switch to something else so we can get a bunch. And I mean a bunch of Essence of Life. As much as we can muster up. Because I do want to really start trading with the Quebecs. And getting a lot of food ahead of schedule. We have quite a few of the wheat. We'll just grow some more corn. Sorry, corn. We have quite a few corn. We'll start growing some more corn. For the time being. Since we don't have a whole lot of Essence of Life. And then whatever's left will grow over here. I see that the trees aren't fully grown yet. Maybe another day and a half they will be. Like I said, I'm not too sure about certain trees yet. We'll put our onions away. We'll go ahead and put all of this stuff away as well. Our 3 remaining Essence of Life. We'll leave this meat raw, and then we'll turn it into kebabs. Let's go ahead and get started on putting the heavy hide in. Is that the heavy hide? Yeah. Medium. Take that one out. We have a lot of medium hide. We don't have a whole lot of heavy. I feel like there's not enough ways to get heavy now. If I do all of this, how much do I get? I get quite a bit back. I wouldn't say like a whole lot, but we get quite a bit back. Next we're growing potatoes. We're gonna wait on a lot of that. Yeah, we're gonna wait on a lot of that. We don't have a whole lot of fiber yet. We can also go ahead and start growing redwood and dry wood. So it takes 2 days. And it goes through 5 stages. Here, we'll split it. There you go. We got 10 and 10. This is why I also need a lot of essence of life as well as for the trees. Without the trees, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now. Throw that in there. We'll use that, and yeah. Next thing, where's the chef stove? One thing I noticed is there's no way to... There's nothing for fish. Like, there's literally nothing for fish. And also, I didn't know salt blocks yield a lot of salt. I hope there's a fish recipe. Let's go ahead and make as many of these as we can. Because these are going to be better than what we've already got. And like I said, I want to keep producing as much food as possible. Because right now, we don't have any. It's not that we don't have any, it's just that we don't have enough. That's food. That's also food. We'll put that up here. I don't know why that's down there. All right, let's go hunting again. We need more of everything. Mostly just heavy hide. No such thing as everything. Just hide. We just need heavy hide. I do want something to do with these rails later on. I'm just gonna take them. Can we put items in minecarts? Or do they not do something with that? I'm honestly might turn this into a rail system later on, actually, instead of a mine. Cover up the mine, repair it and fix it up to make it a rail house. I might do that. Repair and fix everything up. Yeah, I could do that. Make it to the specific house builds we want. I know I'm going to need this later on, so I'm just going to gather it now. We'll get some more of that later on. I see a wolf, but that's not heavy hide, that's medium. Let's look for bears. Bears and everything else in between. I'm wondering where bison are. In zone 2, maybe? Yeah, I'm not too sure where bison are. Sorry, little rabbit, I'm not here for you. We don't need those birds either. We don't need their feathers or anything yet, so I'm not worried about it. It's a piglet. We don't need that. I believe that's a cow. I honestly don't want to kill the cows. I kind of need the cows, but we can't even breed them at the moment. And I already have 2 at the house. I mean, the farm. So I'm sorry, cow. I'm just going to have to do it. I'm very sorry. But I really... Oh, they only have medium. Oh, man, it wasn't worth it then. I thought they got upgraded to heavy. I don't know. We have some horses over here. They're not going to grow, though, so it's not worth for me to capture them. I do want to start getting sheep as well. Right now, same thing. It's not really worth for me to capture them. Kind of looking for bears. Kind of disappointed that they nerfed bears now. Because now I can't find any. I hope everybody's happy about that. No, we'll leave them alone. They're just medium. We don't want medium. We want heavy. No, now I really feel like we're not getting enough. We're not gonna get enough heavy hide. Because they decrease the amount of bears that spawn. There's a boar or warthog there. The warthogs are in the dunes. That's definitely a boar. A wild boar. And it's not what we're looking for. Still not seeing any bears. Ooh, hello. Lots of mushrooms. Still not what I'm looking for. We'll leave the wolf be. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, there's a wolf here, though. Sorry, you're about to attack me. I have to kill you before I get killed. Very, very sorry. I made everything so cute, adorable, and either that or just fucking badass. I hope I can ride a bear. I'm going to be honest. I hope I can mount and ride a bear. Either that, or I hope I can mount and ride a T-Rex in this game. I know there's a mod for it, but I'm going to wait for them to do it. Right now, this game needs to just cook. I understand that the modding scene is really popular and people are happy about it, but I think I'm just going to let them cook first. These guys only give us medium, so I'm not really interested. Not too interested. Is that a bear? Yes, thank you. Thank you, we found a bear. I don't care about you. Cool, we got 2. That's a start. What was that? What was that noise? I wonder if that was the lake monsters. The lake monsters drop heavy hide as well. Where the heck are they? Am I missing something? Oh, look, here's one. They should drop heavy hide. No, they only drop medium. Oh, no, dude. I feel like there's not enough heavy hide now. We're gonna have to go all the way to the cold. Just to find bears. Or at least the redwood area. Then they recently buffed polar bears. I didn't really see much of a buff there. Unless they're doing like some Tekken 8 style fighting on me. I don't think there was really much of a buff. There's a fox. These guys don't have the hide I'm looking for. Really just looking for bears. I hope there's more bears out here then. Or maybe could we get like a bunch of bears in a specific biome like this redwood biome then? Like I wouldn't mind the bears. I mean, there's already a bunch of moose out here, but I don't think they drop heavy hide. I think they drop medium. Yeah, they dropped medium. So to all the people that complained about there being too many bears, I hope you're happy because now it's going to be twice as hard to get all of the hide you need just for all the things you want to use it for. I barely got 5. I think before I used to get like 2 stacks at least minimum. I can't even get a stack now. Like they weren't that hard to fight, people. They just weren't. I would like to have a moose as a... Oh, let's try not to hit the little ones. We're also looking for meat because we want to make some more kebabs. Crossbow's still a little broken. Man, there's just not enough bears out here. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to head back soon. Wait, we're at spawn. We're gonna have to start heading back. And I think I will end this video for today. As soon as we get back, put the heavy hide in. Check on the crops. But I think that'll go ahead and do it for this one. Like I said, there's just not enough bears anymore. So it's going to be harder and harder to find hide, heavy hide at least. There's plenty of the other ones, but heavy hide, there's just not enough. I don't think there's enough animals at the moment that drop the heavy hide we need. And I'm not too happy about that. What is this? Oh, nothing. It's just a crate. Alright, but yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end off here. Well, not directly here, but as soon as we get to the farm, check on the farm, see if we can upgrade things. And that'll do it for this video, because there's just not enough bears. Hunting's going to be, like, probably the most difficult part now. Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. Oh, and then they don't drop nearly enough heavy hide. Man, we got to get some heavy hide in here. We got to get some more. I'm telling you guys, there's just not enough. It's either that or this world is... Because it's been updated, there's just not going to be enough for me to find. And I hate it. There's just not going to be enough ways because we can't breed at the moment either. Man, that's not good. The economy right now for a heavy hide is not looking good. It's going to be harder to get. It's going to be more expensive to look for. It's not looking good so far. I mean, these things drop plenty of meat, but that's not what I'm looking for at all. No, I don't. It's just not enough. How much heavy hide we got? 8? We got 8 heavy hide. Heavy hide is going to be a grind now. That's not good. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's good. Nothing is done growing either. Oh my gosh. We didn't water anything. That's why. Oh. Oh no. No. Ow. Let's go and throw that in there. I don't know what we need to do. Oh, random chest. Where's my random chest? Just throw everything in here. Sort through it later. I will sort through that later. Maybe. Maybe. Venom sac. Just throw that in there for now. Throw that in there. 8 heavy hide. Is this even finished? Nope. We're going to be utilizing both of these for heavy hide. And then we got some medium hide. So much medium and light. So much medium and light. I just don't need light at the moment. We need heavy and heavy. I think Cobalt uses heavy. And then what does Mithril use? I don't even know yet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's how we get more. We're gonna wait for them to fully grow. And then this is what's gonna be the new build layout for trees. I'm just missing potatoes. Potatoes are still not done growing. Let's go ahead and water the plants because we didn't do that either. I need to go to a zone that rains a lot. I don't think there's a zone like that right now. Because the other zone, it just mostly snows, which is not optimal. Maybe in the redwood area, that might be better for farms. Just because it rains a lot. Yeah, we're going to have to go to a zone where it rains a lot, so we don't have to keep doing this as well. In the testing, I saw that I was near the ocean? No, I wasn't near the ocean. Where was I next to? I don't even remember. I was next to the redwood. Like the redwood area for just doing some of the new like testing and seeing what they'd added that was new. Dang. Not getting enough. Not yielding nearly enough. I might go to that redwood area just for crop growth. Is that ready? No way. I meant to... I meant to save those for later. Not done. Still not done. Everything's almost done. We're just going to go ahead and collect this stuff. We're getting a lot, and I mean a lot of Essence of Life now. I might let this crop rotation die so we can have everything at the same time. And I'm wondering also if we can use fish. Fish is a good source of fertilizer as well. And they should probably add, like, where we can burn the crops. So that that's another source of fertilizer. That would be great. We're going to let this crop die out, and then we'll redo it. So we have everything at the same time, watered and everything. Instead of like, oh, hey, we have a couple of different dry spots and everything's not growing at the same time. That should help us as well. I don't know if the trees are ready. Should be almost ready. And then we're just missing 22 22 potatoes. We're gonna wait on the potatoes, and then we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna do the potatoes upgrade, and then we're gonna go ahead and end off here. It was great building, and we weren't even building, we're just getting ready for things. Like I said, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need all this food, we're gonna need all this essence of life. We're gonna need all of these new things that we just didn't have before. We'll throw that in there for now. So these are all seeds. Just throw these down here. Those are also seeds, and the rest of this is food. For now, I'm just going to keep everything just like in a weird order. I don't know how I'm going to build the farm yet, because I'm usually used to sorry about that. I'm usually used to having everything automatically like sorted down in Minecraft, so I'm gonna have to figure out a different system for Hytale. I'm just gonna wait for these last bit to grow. Come on, grow! Grow! I wonder if playing music also helps them grow in this game. We don't have music yet either, but somebody did make a mod where they did have music. Let's see what happens if I mine this. Nothing. Didn't get a whole lot of wood from that. Didn't get a whole lot of wood from that one either. This one has quite a bit of wood, and it went down like I thought. But this is where we're going to start turning rubble or stone into that other block. And maybe they might fix this. Or maybe they might find a way for us to be able to constantly use that reusable block as well. But right now, this is going to be the fastest way to yield wood for some of the other different trees we have, like redwood. That one, I believe, grows in a 3-block area, just like what we have set up right now. So that should help us with redwood. I don't think dry wood, but redwood at least. So we can get ready for our next build. Our next big build, which is going to be the farm. We're going to do some more work on the farm before we start on the actual house itself. And then, like I said, we're just going to replace that top block with the block we need, because it needs to be a 3 height. And we'll start it here, and then we'll have it go... We'll go underground to collect it, so it doesn't look ugly. I don't want it to look ugly. I want it to still look good. And then we'll just completely cover up this 3-block area for it. I'm wondering if maybe they don't like the build restriction, and that's why they're kind of building a little weird, but we can test it out with the redwood. I'll just go ahead and plant them now, and then next time we'll be experimenting with them, seeing how they build. I know some of them had the holes, and some of them didn't. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So, just really quick before I end. We're going to go to the farm. These done? No, they're still not done. I'm still waiting on those to grow. That's why I'm kind of worried about the next part. But we can utilize the sandy gravel. From what I saw in a video, we can utilize the sandy gravel. I would love to give that content creator a big shout out. Wait, I can't place it? That's interesting. Sorry about that. So, can I not place this in here? Oh, I can. And then this is where it would start. And then we can mine out the rest. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then we place the tree on top. And then you can mine out the rest of this. And it's supposed to help with the growth. Now, we probably might replace it with all of these as well instead. It is going to need a little bit more work, which is fine. Sorry about that, y'all. I have my dog inside and she's a little upset at the moment because she can't play with the other dogs. But like I said, what I was showing you guys was you go 3 blocks up, you place the tree on top. This is going to be the new farm system I want to use, and it should stop 1 block before that, and we might go maybe a little lower, just because of the farm system I kind of want to create with it. And then in the middle here, I was thinking I'd put like a staircase to go down, and we can easily just mine them up from underneath. So I placed a little bit of redwood, I placed a little bit of dry wood, just to try out all the different ones, and see how they perform, see how they grow. And we do have enough potatoes finally. We don't have the golden wood. So we will be hunting for the golden wood next time. It's honestly just in zone 4, zone 5. I'm kind of waiting for a lot of this stuff to just finish growing. But that'll do it for this video and this stream. So I will catch you guys in the next one. If you guys do want to hop in the stream and chat with me, learn with me, grow with me, just all you guys got to do is follow me on Twitch. It'll be Jet Tags. It won't be the Jet Tags official, Jet Tags trading cards, or Jet Tags hopeless. It should be just Jet Tags. And my name should be spelled the same way, except maybe I might have a dash. And like I said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm going to be trying to do as much of everything, like I said, as I possibly can in each of my different videos. And I hope you guys stay safe, stay well. You know, stay doing whatever you're doing. I hope you stay enjoying Hytale, even if it is an early access game. Don't let anybody deviate or tell you what you can or cannot do. You know, keep growing. Keep doing what you do. I'm sure somebody out there will enjoy your content for, you know, for the way you intended it to be. And just stay vigilant, stay safe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.